What's up, guys? A quick video on college. I'm gonna give you guys some tips and what's a little insights on what's going on. And then this is from an actual college student, and this is a video was in 2013, how the economy is going so far, and how I feel what's gonna happen in the future, what I predict, and there's gonna be some tips, not like the other videos that are pure bullshit. I feel like it's being paid by the colleges, suck you into attending and whatnot. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but that's their goal, that's their objective. So into it is saying what I'm going into is pretty much that college is high in demand, right? Everybody's going into it. What that means and what's bad for you is pretty much saying everybody could go to college, okay? Go to a CC, community college, and what's gonna happen is the classes are going to be full. So that's a bad thing. Now, a good thing that I'm gonna try to bring up is getting priority. Pretty much asking everywhere you could possibly go. I recommend volunteering. I recommend working for the school, and just ask questions around. Just get a hold of anybody, even the people that are in the financial aid offices. Ask them questions how you could get priority. Ask a counselor. Bottom line, ask whoever you can, because things are getting worse, and classes are being taken like on the quickness. Okay, it's crazy. So priority is a big deal. Another thing I'm gonna get into that might be a little scary for you guys, and what I want you guys to catch is that the bachelor's degree is in supply and demand. So what I'm trying to get at is that it's pretty much saying that by, I don't know, let's say that economists, right, the biggest bullshitters, say 2015 was a majority of people are gonna have bachelor degrees, and let's say that you're doing accounting, which is the most popular field right now. What's gonna happen is that so many people have a bachelor's for it. The salaries for the original accountings that made 50,000, it's gonna drop to 30,000, 40,000, because there are so many out there. It's not like, oh man, it's low in demand. It's hard to look for accountings. They are everywhere. That's what it pretty much means when you have a bachelor's, and because there's so many people with bachelor's, the salaries are gonna be going down, and there are a lot of people actually hiring receptionists with that is now requiring a bachelor's. That's fucking crazy. Okay, now that's something to don't be scared or anything. All that means is that you have to be better prepared. So the new standard probably would be a master's. Sorry to say, but it is what it is. People aren't looking for bachelors anymore. Again, they're looking for experience and probably a master's, or if you have experience in a bachelor's, that's a plus for you. That's why everyone's doing internships. So anyways, another thing I'm going into is another tip is connections. Ask everywhere, okay? Doesn't matter. Talk to anybody. Stay in touch with old friends. Try to talk to everybody. Talk to people in your class and say, oh, what major are you doing? If they're doing something really good, stay in touch with them. If they're working for the school, perfect. You have a connection. They're working for a certain department and you need something from that department, they could hook it up. Make it easier for you. Make it easy for yourself. Get to know people. Save people on your phone. It's the biggest fucking deal. It's gonna help you out. Trust me. Another thing is tying back to priority. Getting to know people. They could help you out. Use them as a reference. Like say you're looking for a job in your school. It's gonna help out a lot. So another thing I do not want to scare you guys about, and I think I had it in my mind right now, but anyways, money. So of course you need money to go to college. Loans. This is where I was getting at. Sorry about that. Loans. Um, I'm sorry. I was never one to buy into that bullshit that a majority of my teachers in high school say, get a loan, you'll pay it off. It's not a big deal. I mean, most of them haven't even paid it off. So why would I want to, have a loan? I mean, they're paying every month, and when money could be used for something else, and those loans could kill you, just because they got a job right out of college when it was fine, when it was okay. Okay, I had to say it twice, but the reason they're saying it is because they're able to find a job through the school, and since they have experience, it's easier for them to get it. And it's a new time. They're old, as they were lucky enough to be in a time where it wasn't so bad, and there was availability for the workplace. So right now it's a bad time. Just because you get your degree and you graduate does not mean you're gonna fucking have a job once you get out, or a career. You're not gonna start out. You might actually be working at fucking McDonald's when you come out. It's the sad truth, but you're gonna be working at McDonald's when you come out if you don't find a career in time. So, and then you got a loan to worry about. maybe a $80,000 loan. How does that sound? Just waiting for you, take your money every month. And if you don't got that good job you have, guess what? You're fucked. That's where I'm getting at, okay? And how to prevent that is easy. Don't take a fucking loan. Don't go to a school you can't fucking afford, and everyone's just the bigger the name of the school. All you're paying for is the name. If you're going to a USC, you're going to Yale, Harvard, you're paying for the name. That's it. It doesn't mean you're smarter than anybody else. Letting you know, education's all the same. You're just paying higher because you're dumb. That's just it. I'm sorry to say it, but it is what it is. If you got a full ride, good, congrats on you. But overall, college it's really, you gotta really think about it. You gotta really plan your success out. Talking to your professors is a big deal. If you're friends with them, they might slide you on the test. They might even be friends with you, give you connections, help you out. They got the biggest tips out of everybody in college. Another thing is check out for financial aid if you're doing it. You gotta be on your A game. Okay, it's getting more competitive every fucking year. It's not easy to get in as much as it was before. I mean, I'm pretty sure the first day you walked in, you thought it was gonna be just like high school. A lot of people thought it was high school. You gotta check your emails. You gotta check everything. You gotta check the email address of the school if you have one. If they set it up for you, you gotta check everything. They might leave a message saying, your professor might leave a message saying, "Hey, I'm not in class, so don't show up." And you show up, you're a fucking moron. You gotta take a 2-hour drive back to school, back home. Um, just things to look out for. You always have to be on your A game. You always gotta check. You always gotta go to your school and see check out what's the latest thing, what's going on. And college is just, and don't follow. Do not get out of that focus of your studies. Okay, do not. Yeah, there's parties and whatnot, exciting, blah blah blah. But if you're gonna follow those kind of people that go to the parties and not focus on your studies, which majority of college students are in that little trend of going to college parties and all those frat parties, then you're gonna be fucked because that's all you're gonna be focusing on. And if your grades aren't at the top of the shape, like aren't best of shape, then the school's gonna kick you out, and that's that. Imagine going to your parents and telling them, "Hey, I went to Yale. Now they kicked me out. Now I gotta go to community college." That sucks. It's like owning a fucking Lamborghini and going to a Honda. That's how it is. So people got to think that out, and hopefully this helps you out. I mean, the tips I gave you earlier is pretty much connections, asking questions, going around, be on your A game, and please do not be those people that think they know everything and they don't gotta ask questions. Just have an open mind, listen up, and you're gonna see like, oh shit, this could really help me out. I didn't know this person before, but they're giving me really good tips, and I should just stay in touch with them, because you never know, they might be your future employer, your future recruiter. Who knows? They might graduate sooner than you, and they might help you out. So don't think you're bad. That's people's problem in college. They think they know everything, and guess what? They're the ones that normally drop out, and they're not on it. That they're they're gonna be like everybody else, working at McDonald's, Subway, doing what anybody else can do. So hopefully that could help you guys out. It's more of something to prepare your ass. Okay, don't be think this is something to scare you. I don't want to scare you guys, but this is what's going on. This is reality. It's time to wake up call. Slap your cousin, whoever is looking at this video. If you're a senior in high school, better for you. You'll know what's up. And that's all you gotta know is just be on it. Never be lazy. The minute you be lazy, the minute you slack off, time's gonna go by you. You know, it's gonna be 6 years and you're still wondering why you don't have your bachelor's, which is gonna be fucking sad. But look at the bright side of all the tips I gave you. See how you could somehow figure a way to maneuver out of it. So with that being said, fuck all other videos. Give it a like. Please pass this around. Whatever, help a person out. Be kind. Let them know these tips. Cause the other videos, it's pure bull crap. Honestly, it's something we know, but this is just a little more of a wake up call to say that you guys have to ask. You have to ask for advice. You guys have to ask for help. You don't know how many times people don't ask for look around the school for resources, and they end up failing a class. It's just on them. They fuck up themselves, and they're the biggest losers, sadly. So like I said, give it a like, pass it around. Let someone who's in college or is about to enter college, let them know about this video. And I appreciate it, and love you guys. Lates. Bye.